His debut tonight from the blue corner, Eduard Zohrabyan.
Another in the long line of great Armenian fighters here in the region, representing Glendale Fight Club. 18 years of age, finally making his debut. He's a college student as well. He's been training since 3 years of age, guys, when he started in karate. And he said, Jonathan, expect a knockout finish, win. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah, you know, this guy's 18 years of age, and look at how cool, calm, and collected he is. He weighed in 126.2 pounds, 5'6" tall, 19 years of age, a striker out of GFC. You know, I don't know about you guys, but when I was 19, I was worried about a girl seeing me naked. I wasn't worried about stepping inside a cage. Zohrabyan's keys to victory: stay composed, control that aggression, be smart with that aggression, and more importantly, be precise with your punches. You do not want to miss big, aim small, miss small.
Now, you know, that's again what I said. You know, Glendale Fight Club, storied, Ronda Rousey, you know, our Uncle Gene, all these guys, Manny Gambari, and all the history of the fighters that come out of there. Evan Tarverdian in his corner right now. So this kid's going to be poised, ready to go. Excited to see this fight.
And looking to live up to the hype.
Please welcome his opponent out of the red corner, David Marquez.
Marquez, 11 years older than the opposition, out of BP Martial Arts Academy, a three-time kickboxing champion, and, you know, faced Todd Stafford, a decorated grappler, in his UNF debut, and, you know, suffered a unanimous decision loss there. So for the death dealer, he's going to have to stay out of the grasp of the grappler in Zohrabyan.
Yeah, he's going to have to control the aggressive fighter. If Zohrabyan comes forward, he's going to have to meet him halfway. He weighed in 123.6 pounds, 5'5" tall, 28 years of age, a striker out of BP Martial Arts Academy, as you mentioned. You know, the keys to victory for David Marquez, they're very clear. Counter aggression with those level changes. Look to get the fight to the mat. You don't know if this guy Zohrabyan's got any pedigree, so let's bring him there and find out. And avoid getting into exchanges. You do not want to get into a brawl. Just stay technical.
No, his loss to Todd Stafford was a very good fight. You know, Todd Stafford's a tough kid. He comes out to fight every time. I love him too, to watch those two guys have their exchange. So, you know, see what he learned from that fight and what he brings to this one.
Yeah, Marquez looked great in the early parts of that fight. And his mantra is Muay Thai till I die. Fear not the man who practices 1,000 kicks once, but fear the man who practices one kick 1,000 times. And this guy's got educated feet, gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
Rocking the Paisley shorts.
Yeah,
huh?
here to set the stage.
Sporting the colorful shorts. Gotta love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is set for 3 rounds in the Rising Stars Flyweight division, and it's presented by Mod Tub. Your referee in charge of this action, Mark Reyes. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, making his debut tonight. He is a striker standing at 5'6", weighing in at 126.2 pounds. Representing GFC and fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Eduard Zohrabyan. And his opponent out of the red corner, entering his second career bout. He is a striker standing at 5'5", weighing in at 123.6 pounds. Representing BP Martial Arts Academy and fighting out of Anaheim, California, David Death Dealer Marquez.
So Marquez with a lot of action in kickboxing outside the MMA cage for the debuting Zohrabyan. Amateur competition in karate, boxing, kickboxing, grappling tournaments. So bringing all that in, and that pedigree from the GFC as well. Much like our main event, this could be all-out striking warfare between these two.
Yeah, yeah, Marquez already just landed a nice little right leg kick there. So we'll see if that starts to add up, if he's got any more of those. Oh, there's a nice counter right hand.
He's got quick hands, Zohrabyan. Oh, another one clipped him.
Yep, Zohrabyan calling the shot now.
And he changes levels and goes back downstairs. Chopping leg kick there.
Yeah, Zohrabyan ultra aggressive. Willing to stand with the three-time kickboxing champ and throwing some heavy leather spinning back kick to enter in there. Doesn't hit pay dirt that time.
He's certainly not setting up his punches. He's just throwing.
Oh, that's a nice combo by Marquez right there. Oh, but he gets countered with a big right hand in that exchange.
Clubbing shot that Thunderlips would have been proud of, and now trying to sponge him up here is Zohrabyan.
Zohrabyan showcasing a little bit of his takedown game here. I like it.
Yep, hands clasped. Kind of a defensive guillotine here from Marquez. He's got himself in side control right here. All he's got to do is pop his head out.
Zohrabyan trying to take the death dealer out of his element here, guys. We'll see if it pays off.
He's going to have to fight that hand to get his head free if he wants to posture up.
Being very poised right here, very relaxed.
Right in our lap here at the broadcast position, guys.
Yep, right in front of us here.
Death dealer gets back to a vertical base, but Zohrabyan making things very uncomfortable for him in the process.
It's a one-arm guillotine he's got there. I'd let that one go.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if you want to hold on to that one too long, but it didn't seem to hurt him. He's still got position here.
Some shots to the body here in the final seconds of the first round. An ultra-aggressive Eduard Zohrabyan in his debut thus far.
As advertised.
Yes.
As advertised.
He came out lit.
Looks like he got shot out of the proverbial cannon. Your thoughts after one, Jonathan?
10-9 for Zohrabyan. Excellent way to control the aggression. Landed some big shots there. I'd like to see him start setting those shots up instead of chucking with ruthless abandon on every punch. You see that right hand touching the chin.
Right hand right there, and he was feeling confident about it. He touched him like, yep, I know that one hurt, but you got to set that up like with the 1-2 that he did right there. Then comes the spinning, then he realized he's getting a little wild. He smiled. And then here Marquez tries to tie him up a little bit to slow him down, slow his roll. Gets into a good exchange there, almost got a sweep, but Zohrabyan was able to pop his head out and get position.
Smothering stuff by Zohrabyan. The death dealer's gonna have to try and find some range and stay out of that grasp and utilize his kickboxing pedigree. Time will tell if he's able to do just that. Set for 3 2-minute rounds. Round 2 is off and running. Time to fight on here at Up Next Fighting 22.
That's a nice offline jab. See how he moved his head offline when he popped that jab? That was very, very nicely done, especially in the debut with a kid like this. Usually people get wild.
Head kick attempt there by the death dealer, trying to cut off the cage.
Oh, nice little counter hook right there as he came in.
Sure was.
Marquez paid for it. Zohrabyan with a feint. See how he goes. This is very high-level stuff for a debut. He's already figured out how to feint, not just getting wild. Goes for a head kick. Oh, now he's really pulling it on.
His hands go. Reckless abandon now, boys.
Punches in bunches after trying to give the death dealer a taste of his own medicine with the head kick.
Very nice counter from Marquez, though. Look at now Marquez is moving forward. He's weathered a storm there. He's feeling a little bit confident, like, hey, maybe I've seen his best.
I think both these guys only have one speed, and it's full speed ahead. Marquez got to be leery of the takedown here. Looking forward to Zohrabyan, trying to muscle him up.
Yeah, watch his little foot there. See that little hook that he had?
Beautiful job.
Almost stopped the takedown, but couldn't do it.
Zohrabyan got his hands clapped, brings the fight to the mat.
More of the same here in round 2.
Yeah, he's going to have that underneath there right there. Not quite.
Looking for the choke.
But he's fighting for it. He's fighting for it.
Hard to tell
They're
if
going to
that's...
try and put an end to this. I don't know how deep it is. He does have body position right here.
He's got
Look
20 seconds left. Let's see if he can finish it.
Hooks are in as well. Marquez going to try and get out the back door if he can.
Yeah, he looks like he might be able to ride this round out. 10 seconds left.
Marquez hand fighting as well.
Yep, only the leg battle going on too for positioning here, and he's out.
It was a beautiful job there. Momentarily, he let go of the choke, so he didn't lose position. That's a very, very educated move for a 19-year-old fighter.
Yep.
Great instincts by the youngster, no doubt. And another very aggressive round there for Eduard Zohrabyan. Making his debut and looks like anything but just going to town, guys.
Yeah, look at that head kick right there. Feeling very confident here as he puts a big flurry on him. Looked like he might finish him at that point, but Marquez, his game came right back with his own counter out of that.
Zohrabyan able to bring the fight to the mat. You see, looking for that choke. It was more of a crank because it was on the chin, Chris. But it's definitely an uncomfortable position for the death dealer.
It's not any fun, Jonathan. You know when you've had that big cranking on your chin like that. It is not fun.
All right, UNF fans, get ready for your third and final round.
Wow. Eduard Zohrabyan was making things very uncomfortable for David Marquez. However, Zohrabyan looks like he's comfortable wherever the fight goes, guys. Well-rounded.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of pep in Marquez's step right here.
Yep.
Look at his foot movement. He's working in, working out, angling off, everything. Trying to find a way to win this fight.
I saw a jab. I saw a jab.
Yeah, I saw one, right? There we go.
Perhaps the first jab of the fight coming in the third round here.
There you go.
Both these guys swinging for the fences.
Ooh, they trade jabs again there, Jonathan. Marquez finishing with a leg kick. Starting to lump up Zohrabyan right there. If you look at his left leg, he's got a little tenderizer going.
You know, Zohrabyan doesn't only like to drive fast, he certainly likes to fight fast.
Sure does. Look at with the lead right, overhand right again.
Chopping leg kick from Marquez.
Yeah, that was nasty, but again, it's the third and final round. So Marquez is gonna have to go to work in quick order. Spinning back kick, that time landed to the midsection of the death theater. Nice single leg, beautifully done by Zohrabyan, guys.
Oh, just dropped levels instantly, was able to get that.
Yeah, he waited for Marquez to post on that lead leg. Perfectly timed takedown for Zohrabyan.
Good Marquez is grappling though. He's looking good right here. He's not letting Zohrabyan get the position on him that he wants to right now.
Zohrabyan flirting with a double wrist lock here.
But Marquez has that
man,
single.
look at that crank in the arm. Up against the cage though, that will not give him a ton of room to work that.
Yeah, but it looks like Marquez is finding his way into that instead of out of it. He's got to turn in like this. Good job.
Yeah, he did it. He's going to step over now. Try to step over to get that arm out. Now he's got top position. Can finish strong in the final seconds of the round.
Final seconds ticking away. An impressive debut by Eduard Zohrabyan. Zohrabyan so aggressive and well-rounded, but again, you know, for the death dealer too, though, these rounds are so valuable as he tries to round out his game. You know, he was a standout in the kickboxing world and now trying to adjust to the world of MMA, and no better way to do it than in that cage.
Yeah, watch Zohrabyan. He throws that spinning back kick to the liver right there. Very, very nicely done. He kept throwing that. Oh, there's that single that he got right there at the end of the round. And then here he is trying to finish with a Kimura right here with a little bit of a crucifix too going into that upside down crucifix.
And a lot of heart there shown by the death dealer to get out of that and throw a little ground and pound in his own right there at the final second. So another very game performance by the death dealer that's just been in there with tough opposition here at Up Next Fighting.
Right, they both look like they had a good time out there. That's what you want to do when you come out to fight. Yes, you want to win, but you also want to have a good time. Looks like they're both pretty unscathed. They're going to go home and have a good night tonight.
But he ran into an absolute buzzsaw in Eduard Zohrabyan. The youngster, as advertised, looking great. And rain is in the cage. We'll make it all official here coming up. Valuable experience by both.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. John Howard scored this bout 29-28. Felicia O, 30-27. And Matt Beamick scored this bout 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the blue corner, Eduard Zohrabyan!
And lived up to the hype, and that can have a lot of pressure on your shoulders when you make that debut. But he looked great here. To the victor goes the spoils, and Jonathan King standing by to get a word.
All right, Edward. You talk about driving fast, and you told me you like to fight fast too. Did your debut go exactly as you anticipated?
Yeah, the debut went as I expected it. First of all, I want to thank George for the opportunity. I want to thank my coaches and everybody that was supporting me.
What's up next for you? When can we see you back inside the Up Next fighting cage?
Probably in 2-3 months I need to recover, and then I'll be back soon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your winner, Eduard Zohrabyan.
Great victory by Eduard Zohrabyan. Looking great in victory. Aggressive standing, aggressive on the ground, throwing up submission attempts. Gonna go, you know, back to the gym, back to his camp, continue to improve, and I mean, this guy has got scary, scary potential.
Listen, that's the one thing, you know, is you're just going to go back and look at this fight. He's going to realize he threw a lot of lead overhand rights. You want to set that up. If he can learn to set that right hand up, you know, instead of just winging it from the back, he's going to be super dangerous.
Take a look back at some of the action here, gentlemen. We're rejoined by Jonathan King. The shot of the ref cam, bringing you inside the cage.
You see him, every punch was looking for a home run, like Babe Ruth swinging for the fences. He did not look to set anything up. He was looking for a quick night, but David Marquez, you know, the death dealer, he came locked and loaded, ready to go. So, tremendous fight for both these two young men.
Yeah, here he is trying to finish the choke.
Would not go quietly into the night when the death dealer. You talked about Eduard Zohrabyan trying to load up that big right hand. Someone who has loaded up that big right hand is El Chief, Jonathan Winland. 2-0, but has been plagued by injury as of late, and he'll be back in action here tonight at Up Next 22. Jonathan El Chief Winland, undefeated, return.